Hello, my dear lovely children. A happy morning, everybody. Once again, I am so delighted to welcome every one of you for today's learning session. And in this video, I am going to recapitulate and revise your syllabus for Formative Assessment 1. So, dear children, I warmly welcome every one of you for this discussion. So let's have a wonderful discussion for better score and better marks. So dear children, the syllabus for Formative Assessment 1 is the first 2 chapters. So please every one of you attend the sessions with your textbook as well as workbook. So let's go on discussing each and every topic in detail. So dear children, so any moment and any time you have any doubt regarding your syllabus and your preparation, and never feel suspicious to call me. Yes, we are readily available at any time. So we are ready to help you. So it's our pleasure and our honor to help you every time. So make utilize of the best time for preparation, right, my dear children. Now if you have your workbooks, you please all of you open your workbooks and come to page number 3. So dear children, because you are very very young and small children, you may have little confusion or you may have little fear about the examination. Don't worry, and because you have been studying in English medium schools since your childhood, English becomes very easy for you, and that too, this exam will be prepared for 25 marks with multiple answers, so that you can find the answer among the options very very easily. Okay, right, but anyway, it needs little attention, somewhat serious preparation, for the examination. So now let's come to, and mostly I would like to focus on the vocabulary section as well as grammar aspects. Okay, and content questions will be given for very less marks, whereas and vocabulary as well as grammar concepts will be laid more focus. So let's give our special attention on vocabulary as well as grammar aspects. Now if you have your workbook in your hands and come to page number 3, vocabulary section. It's actually revision time. Revision for Formative Assessment 1. So dear children, so in which vocabulary right, exercise 2.1, match the words in column A with their antonyms in column B. Column A, some list of words given vertically, and column B, in the column B, some words are given in boxes vertically. So read one word according to its meaning. Okay, find the word which means the opposite to the word in a column A. Right, these words are very easy, and other than this also, other than the words given in the workbook, I may test the opposite words, antonyms from your textbook, from your lesson, A Hero with Difference. Okay, likewise second lesson also, so that you need to be well familiar, and very very have a clear cut knowledge about the lessons and some hard words, vocabulary, their meanings, antonyms, opposite words, everything, right. And the first one is absence. Absent is an adjective. For example, yesterday you were absent to school. So why? I don't understand why you were absent to school yesterday. So absent is an adjective, absence is noun form. Okay? So I really don't understand why he was absent yesterday, whereas his absence, okay, disappointed me greatly, because there was such an important meeting, there was such a great occasion conducted yesterday, but your absence really disappointed every one of us. Your absence is a noun form. So absence, the opposite form is presence, present. Okay, did you come today? Yes sir, I am present. Present is, okay, the adjective form presence. Okay, for example, see, if any of the great personalities come to our school, okay, sometimes we say, sir, really, and it's our honor and pleasure to have your presence here, to have your presence. And your presence, okay, changes the entire look of this function or this gathering. Okay, your presence is really, okay, something great like that. Your presence is noun form. So absence, presence. Backward, backward, the opposite word is forward. So backward classes are backward and forward. For example, while watching any video, or while watching movie, or while watching YouTube, particularly in which you are watching any video, do you want to go forward or backward? That is, so you need to have a clear idea about the options. If you press right side, you will go forward. If you press left hand side, you will go backward of that video. So backward, forward. Next one, danger. So don't try this. It's very, very dangerous activity. So dangerous activity. For example, acrobatics. Acrobatics. Some people, they walk on the rope in a balancing manner, in a balanced way. They walk on the rope. Likewise, so riding, bikes, two-wheelers in the globe-like setting. Two or three people are riding bikes with heavy speed, but they never dashed each other, they never meet each other, but it was such a skill. But we people perform, definitely we will fall down, or otherwise we may die. So such an acrobatics, normal people cannot try, but anyway it's a dangerous activity. Likewise, small children, don't touch that plug, or don't do that, it's very dangerous. Okay, dangerous. Then what is safety? Say opposite word is safety. So dangerous is danger and safety, dangerous and safe, noun forms. Next one, encourage. Encourage. Okay, people whoever is sincerely trying, so we need to, we have to encourage them. We never disappoint and we never discourage them. So encouragement. So if you study very well, very, very well, and if you are very, very obedient, and if you are regular to school, definitely all teachers will encourage you. Okay, but no teacher will disappoint anybody. Even if you perform bad, no teachers in the school will discourage you. Okay, we are here to support you and always encourage you. So discourage, encouragement and discouragement. Next one, external. External and internal. External, internal. External means outside. Outside. Okay, and for example, we have an idea about some people, seeing the outside personality. External, something we can see outside. Internal, that we can't see. Okay, what you think, what you plan, that is not seen outside, that's not visible. So internal. internal changes. We can see the changes of growth of a tree or growth of that we can't see. But what we can see hands, we can see body, we can see, but we can't see the growth, day by day growth. That's internal process. Okay. Likewise, we have internal examinations. External exam like FA1, FA2, FA3, SA1 and SA2 are the external examinations, whereas internal examination, for example, when teacher invited you on the days to speak on something, while speaking, teacher may observe your speaking ability, your vocabulary section, your pronunciation, your way of standing, your body language, everything. This is what you call as internal assessment. Internal means something, take an observation unnoticingly, right? External, internal, and guest and host. Guest, host. Who is guest? And people who have come to our door, is a guest, whereas the person who welcomes is called host. Okay, right. So these are the, you do remember these words, and the examiner may test you, give you one word, one sentence he will give you one sentence, the particular word in a sentence will be underlined, and below that 4 options will be provided, A, B, C, D. So for that you will have to answer either synonym, either opposite word, either meaning according to the question. Understand? Right. But anyway, this table is very important. You please practice it. And also other words are given in exercise 2.2. Rewrite these sentences by changing the words marked in bold into their antonyms. She had major injuries in the accident. Major, minor. Major, minor. The loyal friend lived across the road. Loyal, loyal, disloyal. Did you remember to return the books to the library? Remember, 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 remember. Forget. Remember, forget. It is possible to walk in this heavy rain. Heavy, light. Heavy, light. Next one is, the maximum temperature today was quite comfortable. Quite comfortable. So maximum, minimum. You do your maximum. Okay? You do your maximum. He does. Okay? Try to do minimum. Try to do minimum. Sometimes we are, it's our daily expression, we are saying minimum responsibility. Minimum responsibility. Okay? Right. Next one. It's likely that my father will come home for dinner. Likely, likely means guessing, something is going to happen. Okay, so likely, unlikely. So no chance and no guessing that something will happen. Next one. Okay, this paragraph is given. You read the paragraph, and here some common nouns, proper nouns and collective nouns. So dear children, previously we have discussed very clearly and thoroughly all these things, but anyway let me recapitulate once again what are the common nouns, proper nouns as well as collective nouns. Okay, with this session is going to end. Okay, the rest of things let us discuss in the next session. Now come to what is common noun. So names are given to commonly to the people, things, animals, places is called common nouns. Common noun. So how things are and how people are and how animals are and how places are in generally called. recognized, identified by its name. General name, not any specific and very special, any particular name, general. So generally what do we call people? Generally what do you call this? Board, generally book, generally it's a room or school. So generally how do I call you? How do I address you? A boy, a girl, a student. How will you address me? A teacher. Teacher, when you address somebody as a teacher, when you address somebody as teacher, teacher may be a female teacher or a gender teacher, maybe sir or ma'am. Understand? So teacher is the common word. Boy, it's very common now. So number of boys are playing in the ground. So you can call the entire community, okay, as a boy. Boy means anybody can respond. Boy, girl, country. In the globe we have many number of countries. So country is the common noun. Likewise, okay, furniture, common noun. School, common noun. Vehicle, common noun. Teacher, common noun. Boy, girl. Okay, bus, for example, bus. We have many number of buses. Bus. So what type of bus? Is it an RTC bus? Is it a school bus? Is it a women bus? What is that? So if we define very clearly, or if we give any specific and special name, that goes in the different section. But generally we can call it as a common noun. For example, tree. Oh, many number of trees are there. Tree is a common noun. Whereas if you address or if you call anything or anybody or any place or any animal with a specific name, with a special name, with a particular name, is called proper noun. For example, tree, neem tree, tree, mango tree, boy, Rahul, girl, Sanjana, school, Dr. Besant School, country, India, bus, school bus, okay, vehicle, glamour, two-wheeler, glamour, teacher, English, sir, English teacher. Understand? Book, English textbook. Understand? Classroom, MPC classroom or 10th classroom. Understand, my dear children? Shirt, linen. Okay. Likewise, rice, eating rice. Rice is common word. So we have number of brands. If you refer any brand, that's a specified name. So if you address or if you call anybody with a specific and special name, very particular name, that comes under proper noun. Proper noun. Whereas collective nouns means, what is meant by collective noun? Collective noun is nothing but a name is given to a group of people, group of things, group of places, group of animals collectively, together. So the entire community is called with a single word, is called collective noun. For example, all grapes in one stem, it's a bunch of grapes. For example, playing cards, a pack of cards. Okay, and number of buffaloes are grazing in the ground. So a herd of cattle, a herd of cattle. Okay, ants are moving in a row, a swarm of ants, a swarm of bees. Okay, so this is a colony of monkeys, a troop of monkeys, an army of soldiers, an army of soldiers. Okay, so this is the way. Okay, a noun, a word, a name is given to, okay, group of people, group of things, group of places, group of animals is called collective noun. Okay, dear children, and after reading this paragraph we can okay, identify like this: collective nouns, staff, bunch, family. Proper nouns: Chandar, Sacred Heart Convent, Ganesh, Neeru, Megha, Milo. Common nouns: day, school, town, friends, class, bag, grapes, house, parents, sister, dog, car. So dear children, be careful and questions will come from this area. Synonyms, antonyms, and common noun, proper noun, and collective nouns. Questions will come. Be careful. So, dear children, hope you understand very clearly, and take care of your preparation. And thank you all very much. Goodbye.